Imagine driving a car with your eyes closed. Scary, right? Yet many entrepreneurs steer their startup in exactly same way, making decisions without measuring it what matters. Here's wake up call. Companies with a strong analytics have nearly 50% chance of beating 5% revenue growth, while flying blind have only 5%. In other words, the business that open their eyes and leverage advanced measurement are the ones who accelerate growth. Today, we are pulling back the curtain after Chapter 1, Defining Success, and Chapter 2, Data Excellence. Today, we are going to learn about advanced measurement, the secret sauce behind smarter marketing and explosive growth. Buckle up, because by the end of this 10 minutes ride, you will see why 80% of marketing leaders agree that systematic approach measurement is key to future success. Let's turn on the headlight and get started. What you will learn today. 1. What is advanced measurement? 2. Why advanced measurement matters for growth. 3. The 2 growth accelerators, foundation and culture. 4. The 5 drivers of analytics excellence. 5. Bridging foundation and culture. 6. Expert insight Matthew Graham on how channel measurement. 7. Real world example. 8. My personal story, a startup that failed. 9. Mentor's wisdom from Androsh Handler. 10. Actionable tips for entrepreneurs. What is advanced measurement? Advanced measurement is a process of turning raw data into useful insight that help you make smarter decisions. It's not just about tracking numbers. It's about understanding what those numbers actually mean for your business. Think of it like a feedback loop. You run a campaign, you measure the results, you learn what worked and what didn't. You make changes, then you measure it again. This cycle keeps repeating, helping you improve over time. Instead of guessing, advanced measurement helps you know for sure what's driving growth. Whether it's a certain ad, a specific customer group, or time of the day when sales spikes. It helps you focus on what matters the most so you don't waste time or money on things that aren't working. In short, it's how you go from just doing marketing to doing smart, effective marketing that grows your business. Why advanced measurement matters for growth. So, why should you, as a young entrepreneur, care? Because advanced measurement is the engine oil for your business growth machine. Let's hit you with a few compelling facts. Companies that excel at measuring their marketing are 4 times more likely to achieve their business goals and grow market share. Data-driven companies tend to be more productive. Firms that adopt data-driven decision-making have 5 to 6% higher output and productivity. Business who deeply integrate insight into decision are 8.5 times more likely to report at least 20% annual revenue growth. The takeaway is crystal clear. Measuring what matters is directly linked to your growing faster. Data beats gut feeling every time. The 2 growth accelerators, foundation and culture. Advanced measurement doesn't happen in a vacuum. In the work report, 2 big accelerators of growth are highlighted, foundation and culture. Foundation means having strategy, structure, and process in a place to support measurement. And culture means having people who believe in and act on insights. Great analytics of a company that doesn't trust or understand data is like having Ferrari engine in a car with no wheels. When both aligns, measurement becomes the accelerator of growth it's meant to be. The 5 drivers of analytical excellence. 1. Good quality data. Clean, accurate data is non-negotiable. 2. Scientific granular data. You need detailed breakdown to spot trends and anomalies. 3. Timely insight. Speed matters. Insight should be supporting real-time decision. 4. Detailed tactical measurement. Drill down into channel, publisher, creative segment. 5 reliable metrics for creativity, structure system for measuring brand and creative impact. These drivers help business unlock higher ROI and create adaptive response for marketing system. Bridging foundation and culture. For measurement to truly work, everyone in the business from intern to CEO needs to be on the same page. Foundation are the tools and system that helps you collect and use data. Culture is all about people actually believing in the data and using it to make decisions. You need both. It's not enough to have good tools if no one pays attention to the result. Teach your team how to use data, reward smart, data-driven decisions. Make it okay to test new ideas even if they fail, and always talk about what the data is telling you. That's how measurement becomes a part of how your business grows. Matthew Graham from Mars said it best. We base investment on what we can measure and track. The challenge is defining success in emerging channels. Platforms like retail media and influencer network lack mature measurement system. So Graham suggests a test and learn approach. Pilot, validate, adapt. Measurement must evolve with marketing mix. Let's look at how advanced measurement can make or break a company by comparing Apple and BlackBerry. BlackBerry once was leader in the mobile phone market, especially for business users, but they focused only on what they thought their user wanted: security and email. They didn't measure how user behavior was changing. They missed growing demand for apps, better user experience, and touchscreen. As a result, they kept building products for yesterday's market. Apple, on the other hand, constantly measured how people were actually using their device. They collected feedback, tracked user behavior, and paid close attention to what customers cared about most. This data shaped the design of the iPhone, the App Store, and even product updates. They didn't just rely on vision, they used measurement to stay ahead. The result? Apple became a global leader in the smartphones. BlackBerry slowly faded out of relevance. The lesson here? Even a great product can fail if you are not measuring the right things. Advanced measurement helps you spot trends, understand customer needs, and make better decisions before it's too late. Success versus failure. Elon Musk versus Elizabeth Holmes. Now let's compare two very different approaches to measurement. Elon Musk and Elizabeth Holmes. At SpaceX, Elon Musk expects and even welcomes failure as long as it leads to learning. Every rocket launch is tracked in extreme detail. When something goes wrong, the team measures exactly what failed, why it happened, and how to improve. Over the time, this constant testing and measuring has made SpaceX one of the most advanced and reliable aerospace companies in the world. Musk uses data to drive progress, one of the experiment at a time. In contrast, Elizabeth Holmes, founder of the Theranos, avoided real measurement. Her company promised revolutionary blood testing technology, but never had solid data to back it up. Instead of measuring and fixing issues, the company hid problems and faked results. There were no feedback loop, no transparency, and no improvement. Only a story to build a false claim. My first digital marketing agency, which I started in this room with energy, passion, and flashy social presence. We focused on vanity metrics, likes, share, and followers count, because that's what looked good to client. But underneath, we had no system to track ROI or real business outcomes. We couldn't answer simple questions like, did this campaign drive revenue? Did it increase customer retention over the time? Clients saw through the glitter, they wanted proof, and we had none. Eventually, contracts dried up and the agency shut down. That failure taught me a brutal but valuable lesson. If you can't measure your impact, you can't sustain a business. My mentor Androsh once told me something that changed everything. You know all about marketing and its effectiveness, but I'll only teach you how to apply in the real world. At that time, I didn't fully grasp what he meant. I knew theories, tools, frameworks, but I wasn't using them to make smart decisions. Andras pushed me to ask the tough questions. What will success look like? How will you track it? What will you do with the right insight? It wasn't just about knowing marketing, it was about using measurement to make it work where it matters. On the ground in real business world. That mindset is what I am now passing on to you. Actionable tips for entrepreneurs. Define clear KPIs. Set up basic analytical tools. Balance short and long-term metrics. Encourage culture of curiosity. Tie marketing to business outcomes. Let's wrap this up with one truth. You can't grow what you don't measure, and you can't lead if you don't learn. Advanced measurement isn't just about marketing tactics. It's your GPS, your rear view mirror, and your dashboard all in one. It tells you where you are, what's working, and where to go next. So, if you're serious about your scaling business, don't just run campaigns, run smart, measurable ones. Make data your co-founder. If today's episode sparked something in you, do me a favor. Hit like, share with the one entrepreneur who needs to hear it, and subscribe so you don't miss the next chapter. Coming up next, chapter 4, The Power of
Foresight.
We'll dive into how future-proof your strategy using predictive insight. Trust me, you won't want to miss it. Until then, keep testing, keep measuring, and keep growing. Bye-bye.